What is going on, everybody? My name, as always, is MultiJoe15, and here I am going to bring you a little bit of Call of Duty 4. Now, let me be frank with you, this is not the Call of Duty 4 that most of us remember it as. Right off the bat, you're going to notice that on the left-hand side of the screen, there's going to be a bunch of spam from a couple of hackers. Maybe it's just one guy, I don't know. But, yeah, this game is just as hacked as World at War, if not more. Luckily, the only problem in this game that I had was there was one guy that was flying above the map trying to snipe people. Luckily, he didn't get me, but I saw that he was off the map on my radar, and I can only assume the worst. And start off the map flanking and just getting all these snipers. And one thing I want to ask you guys to do for this game is to pay attention to the sound. The only thing you guys are going to be hearing is the M40A3 shots, just all day, every day, M40A3. That's all people are using. And actually it's a bit frustrating being killed by nothing but hackers and quickscopers. Just it gets really old really quick. So that's why I'm using this class. I'm using really any suppressed submachine gun will do. I'm just using the P90 because I figured why not. Perks you should use. Bandolier is by far the best perk one. In my opinion, I like it a lot. I used it all the time back when I was playing Call of Duty 4. And here's an oddball. I'm using Juggernaut. And before you call me a noob, hear me out. Since this game right now is completely flooded with quickscopers, if you want to crash some sniper lobbies, the best bet is to use Juggernaut, because now they have to headshot you, and they will not have their instant laser gun that they can use as effectively as a shotgun or a sniper rifle. If you know what I mean. They can use it as at any range and dominate you. Sucks ass. Yeah, and also I'm using extreme conditioning so I can navigate the map faster and flank my opponents. And here I get, speaking of getting flanked, I get gunned down by some guy with UAV jammer. And in my personal opinion, I think that there is a certain harmony to be had between stopping power, Juggernaut, and UAV jammer, Ghost, what have you. I think that for Call of Duty to be successful, I think that they needed to stick with the formula of keeping stopping power, Juggernaut, and UAV jammer, you know, Ghost or whatever you want to call it. They needed to all be in the same tier because they were by far obviously the most used perks in that tier when they were used in Call of Duty 4 and World at War, and they just worked well in counteracting each other in a certain way. They all had their pros and cons. You know, like if you're wearing Juggernaut, you survive more, but you also have to work a little harder to get the kill because your gun isn't going to be as effective if you had stopping power. Stopping power is good, but you show up on radar and die a little quicker. And UAV jammer's great for flanking people, except you're disadvantaged in gunfights when the person's coming to attack you. So they all sort of work together in a nice harmony. And in Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, there's the imbalance of having some of the perks missing or removed. Black Ops, you only have UAV jammer, which is called Ghost now. And that's why it's vastly overused, because you don't have to pick and choose between anything that's really as beneficial. Ghost is by far the most beneficial tier 1 perk. It helps you camp really good, but now it's so bad that it's got such a terrible reputation for itself that I feel dirty even rushing with it on, so I don't even use it for that reason. And if you wanted to know, I think in this part of the map, the radar shows that there's a guy outside of the map somewhere around. Yeah, he's up past the boundaries of the map, so yeah, there was a guy hacking, but he didn't get me, so screw him. And frankly, this hacking is why I don't play Call of Duty 4. hardly ever. I wouldn't be holding my breath for me to release another Call of Duty 4 video because, frankly, if I'm going to go to play a hacked Call of Duty game, it's going to be World at War, just because I'm still, crazy about that game. But I got my start in Call of Duty 4. I got my start in the online multiplayer experience. My first online multiplayer match I played was in Halo 3 with my friend Danny, but I just fell in love with Call of Duty 4. I sucked at it. I was terrible at it, really bad. Nope, but my skills developed, and I had a lot of fun still. I had tons of fun, so much fun. Oh god, there were so many stories. Like one time, I was playing on Shipment, and me and my buddy Brian, and I think Danny too, filled up this entire room with C4, and we're like, man, no one's gonna get past here. One guy set off a chain reaction, killed us all. We were laughing so hard. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. But oh crap, that's the end of the match. I went 26-3. That's the end of my game. I'll see you guys later.